Hey YouTube and the world, welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of Dechen's Daily Dharma. Today is a short episode. I'm going to share with you my gravity slam sequence. This is a wall-based sequence that levers the dislike of forward bending against the fear of inversion. Okay, disliking something has value, and so does fear. Okay, a lot of pop psych wannabe yoga teachers say no fear, no aversion. Oh, the kleshas, oh, the kleshas are the obstacles to enlightenment. Oh. But anyway, I won't pick on those morons today. Yes, when you dislike something means you then like getting out of it, right? You'll do anything to get away from what you don't like. So you won't even care about what you're getting into as long as you get away from what you don't like. So even something you're afraid of, you will embrace if it takes you away from something that you don't like. So this sequence is precise. It's 5 rounds, 5 breaths each, starting with downward facing dog as a neutral posture. Okay, then 2 sets of Uttanasana variations at the wall, one with the arms up alongside the back, with the shoulders leaning in the wall. Another variation with the hands on the floor, trying to press as much weight into the hands as possible while maintaining the stretch in the legs. And then, after those 10 breaths of Uttanasana, reversing into the handstand, uncoiling the spring for 5 breaths, trying to maintain the stretch in the backs of the legs. Then when that effect wears off and the dislike of the forward bend has become forgotten by the fear of the inversion, and we come down from the inversion, rest in child's pose for 5 breaths and repeat the sequence. Okay, the idea is you need to repeat the sequence about 5 times at least in order to start to create a positive value in the relationship between disliking forward bends and being afraid of inversions. Okay? It's actually okay to dislike things. There's a value in it, right? You're not supposed to like the uncomfortable sensations of forward bend. In fact, to go from disliking to neutral is a very important step rather than going from disliking to liking, okay? Or from neutral to liking. And of course, we'll talk another time about going from liking things to neutral as well. Neutrality is really the goal of Graha Yoga, impartiality and neutrality. I'm sorry for all the pop psych yoga teachers who dole out happiness teachings and say that yoga is a path to happiness. And maybe I lose a bit of marketability by saying that yoga doesn't bring happiness, yoga brings impartiality. And impartiality is a more reasonable standpoint to approach happiness. But there are many situations where you will be less happy by being impartial than by being loyal, for example. Anyway, please enjoy the sequence, okay? Down dog, 5 breaths. Uttanasana, hands up on the wall, 5 breaths. Uttanasana, hands on the floor, 5 breaths. Handstand, 5 breaths. And child's pose, 5 breaths. Repeat 5 times. Here you go. Okay, that was the sequence in time-lapse format. I know it's a little fast, but you can always rewind and replay it. Once again, I'll put in the comment section the recipe for the sequence. This is called the Gravity Slam sequence. You can play different music to it. It just gives you a lot of practice doing forward bend with support from the wall and doing handstand with support from the wall, with a little bit of downward dog and child's pose to soothe and calm down and let the nerves relax a little bit from the experience, process and digest the experience. Okay? Thanks so much for tuning in to Season 2, Episode 3 of Dechen's Daily Dharma. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Please share with friends who are working on their handstand endurance. It's been a blast to share this with you, and looking forward to coming to your town or city and teaching the Gravity Slam sequence along with my other sequences, which are incentive-based, okay? Positive reciprocal feedback, incentive-based sequences. Dechen's Daily Dharma. Bye.